Hello everyone, my name is Julia Dars, and today in this short video I will show you what numeric psychology is. What is this magical yet so practical tool can do for you, and how can it help you to create the life of your dreams into your reality. And it's going to be a very short, brief video, so I wish you stick to the end because I want more people to discover this, because this literally changed my life from being on my couch, sitting and crying, being afraid of everything, being afraid of speaking up, and getting out to the world, to the life where right now I'm going and invited to different types of events and hosting retreats. And this is my dream, but this is how your dream as well can come to the reality as well. So let's start. Numeric psychology, well, first of all, what is numeric psychology? Numeric psychology is a scientific tool. Yes, you heard it right. There is a numerology aspect to it. And numerology is also a science that is based on numbers and on observational data. Over 100 years, people were gathering information about numbers. Pythagoras, he started his secret community, and they were helping people in his secret community as well to become wealthier and live a happier life. And over these 100 years, people observed numbers and how each number interacts with the reality, the characteristics, gifts, talents. And the reason I think why so many people right now, me included, turning their attention to numerology, numeric psychology, astrology is because I think a regular information, right, that was created with our limited minds, this information just doesn't work. People still lost, people still don't know where they're going, people still don't know their true talent and their potential. They still can't find their purpose with everything, but you know, they live the life and they want something bigger and more for them. And at least in my circle, people want to make a difference in this world. People want to leave behind a legacy and, you know, have a meaning in their life. I definitely had this moment when I asked myself, well, why am I here? If I'm here only to suffer, you know, make money, spend money, then what is the purpose? I really had this question a couple years ago, and I certainly realized for myself that I want to make a change in this world. I want to be the best human being as possible. I want to live life with alignment, in alignment with my beliefs, with my morals. I want to grow. I want to help others. I want to lead by example. I want to create something that will be meaningful. And I think more and more people right now want the same. And I think that's why we are presented with gifts like this. And I am very grateful that my mentor taught me how to do this, and I'm still learning a lot. But today I want to talk about numeric psychology and the particular method that I use in my practice, that it's called the STAR method. And I'm going to show you even right now, not only talk about it, but I'm going to show you right now how it works and how you right now watching this video can use it and can try it for yourself. So at first we need to draw a star. And I'm sorry, my structure here is not really stable, so sorry for the wobbling thing. And this is the star. This one, this is personality. This is spirituality. This is I'm gonna call it money or realization. And we get back to this in a second. This is relationships. This is health or comfort of your soul. And there are a couple more, obviously, points. I'm just gonna go over the most important ones right now for you for this video. And this insight is gonna be your soul mission or your main mission, right? Couple things here. When I say purpose, I don't mean purpose as the career, just solely career path, right? I think purpose is a little bit broader and mission is a little bit broader than that. I feel like it's who you are from within and how can you interact with the world using your full potential, using your gifts based on your date of birth. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to lead you on a secret right now. You are born not by accident, not by a chance. There is a lot of scientific data that you can go and Google and see what is the percentage that you there with your unique genes, talents, what is the chance of you being born? I'm talking to you, it's minuscule. It's like 0.1 million something. So that already alone tells us that you are unique, right? And your date of birth is what I gathered from my meditation and asking for clarification on certain things is also very unique. You are born with a specific mission already. There is a bigger picture for you than you think. And if you can look around, people who refuse to follow their calling, people who refuse to follow their mission, they either seek, they either just, kind of getting by and trying to survive. They are in the lower pyramid of desires and things they want, right? They only want to have enough money to pay their bills, sit on a couch, eat eat tasty, delicious food, watch TV, and that's it. I'm not saying that this is wrong. I'm just saying that at least this is not for me. This is how I felt in my life. And this is what was the answer for my question. So what is it so unique about our date of birth? Because we are links in the big picture in the entire system that is called life. And if you look around, systems are everywhere. There's government system, school system, there's health system in us, right? There's cell system. Systems are everywhere. And there is a bigger picture for all of us that is called life. And you, as the very unique character in this, have to fulfill your calling, fulfill your purpose and mission. And if you are following this, and I know that, our intuition is kind of a little bit not there as it used to be, because a lot of information is around us. A lot of, groups that are telling us that you're only successful if you have this amount of money in your bank account and this house and this car, right? But there's more to it. And I guarantee you, people who follow their purpose and who follow their mission, I'm pretty much sure you heard these stories, but you probably said, well, good for them. This is not me. But I will tell you that this is you, and it can be you if you really dig and stop and reflect and ask yourself, why am I here? What am I doing? Right? If you are working at the job that you feel just only draining you, then what is the purpose of you working on the job and wasting all of your money on your talents and your money probably, right? To kind of mitigate that stress that you're receiving from that with maybe massage therapy or vacations, because you're like, well, now I need to rest from this job and what I have there, right? But when you're following your purpose and your mission and your calling, when you're building that strong fundamental layer deep inside of you, I guarantee you that you're going to be rewarded with more money, more time to spend with your loved ones, to spend doing things that you actually love and enjoy and have meaning behind it. Purpose could be something as teaching people, for example, to, how to create something. It could be info business, right? The purpose could be a person who says, my purpose is to protect people, and I will build the most secure system for houses right there. The purpose could be, I want to make the strongest roof system for people so they feel protected. Could be anything, right? The purpose could be, I want to be the best mother, and that's also the purpose. There are different things that we can actually, step into, but they will be opening up along your life. Once you step into the first one, you're going to expand, more energy, more money, more resources will come to you, and you will follow along, and more things will come. Okay, so enough of me talking. I know I can talk about this forever. So this is the start, right? And different numerology systems they can use. This one is, I unite in my method, karmic numerology, tarot numerology, Vedic numerology. So we can go around about this with just a 9 digits, which is if we all born from, like, let's say the 1st until the 9th, and those people who born like after the 9th, we just sum those digits and we come up again with either with the number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and we can describe those. However, I feel like this is where tarot numerology, for instance, very useful, because people with different date of birth will be different. Let's say if we all possess, let's say I was born on the 21st, and this is actually the first point here, right? This is my date of birth. I can also say that it's 3, because 2 plus 1 equals 3, right? But 21st will be way different from the number 3, from number 12, right? 1 plus 2 equals 12. From the number 30, because all of those numbers possess different energy, and that's how you can see what is your gift, what is your personality. So for number 21 here, for me, my first step was to move from the country I was born to somewhere else, and that's what I did. That's where I listened to my calling. And I moved to United States when I was 20 years old. I learned, for number 21, it's very important also to learn different languages. So I'm speaking English right now. My native language is Russian and Belarusian. So I know 3 languages. So, and that's what was giving me energy, right? So my unique gift here, 21, is the energy of the world. People who unite people who like to connect people. And that's what I do, aside of the services I provide. If I meet a new person, and let's say this person is a physical therapy, I have a brilliant physical therapy friend, and I say, hey, would you want to connect? And once they connect, this connection just like, it's always worked like this. So I know that, I don't charge money for this, but, as the matter of fact, universe gives back to me with a different opportunity, okay? So number 21 here, 20, and I will, by the way, link all the energies, what do they mean, in the description box here below, because I'm not gonna go and describe all numbers. It's gonna take me another couple hours. For this matter, for those who want to go deeper into their numeric psychology, now and I don't know what time you watching this, but I have a course for this, for the program, that this is only the part of it, right? So I united a lot of different techniques and tools. How can we now take this knowledge, because I'm a big proponent of taking the knowledge, learning first, and then applying it to your real life, because otherwise it just becomes knowledge, and you can't really do anything about it. So this is their personality. Now on top of this is called spirituality, and this is number 10. And I was born on October, so this is my spirituality. Spirituality, as many people think, it's something that comes later in life, and it is, because when we first recognize and discover world as people, as persons, right? We build some sort of a persona, and that's how we present. When you're growing up, you're trying things, you're trying who you are. Some people were told who they should be, right? Some people rebel from this, and they're like, no, I want to be like who I want to be, right? And that's maybe because I moved from my country, because I felt like the opportunity for me to really discover who I am, was to move out and do it on my own rather than following the societal norms. Although they also they also had an impact in my life. That's my first very unsuccessful marriage, where I knew I should have said no. But I said, well, we've been together for like 4 years already. I just say yes. However, deep inside in me, it was the voice screaming, no, please, no. But I thought, well, I'm already too late into marriage. I was 22, all my friends already married with kids, and I am just, way behind. So I need to just say yes to this guy because, why not? We already spent so many years together, which was a huge mistake, but a good lesson. Right? So spirituality is something that comes in life a little bit later when you are turned 25. And a lot of clients who I work with, when we go through blocks, as all numbers, they have their positive side and the negative side. And that's how we actually determine whether or not you're on the right place in life or not. So let's say number 10 here, the positive side is that people of luck is the energy of the fortune. It's also one. One is the energy of a leader, everything starts with one. They're innovators. And I love create new ideas. I love helping people with my ideas. Like, let's say I helped a lot of people in their businesses to kind of branch out and expand, just because, I love to share these ideas. If they just come into my head, this is my gift. On the positive, and it's very fortunate people, right? And I'm going to tell you, yes, I am very fortunate. But on the negative side, people become very, they feel like nothing is working. They feel like everything is against them. And once I was kind of going through my personal lessons in life, I felt that this is because everything in the world wants me to fail. And I stopped believing. I lost my faith. And that's where the negative part came in. When I did my numeric psychology and I saw that this is what I need to work on, I spent a month of just meditating and changing my mindset. And this is also what I teach in my course. Change the mindset, because everything starts with your thoughts. Literally everything starts with your thoughts. And I realized that, also learning and studying neuroscience, I'm doing neurographics, by the way, that helps rewiring right there, your brain patterns. I realized that I've developed a very negative mindset and I need to get out of there. Otherwise, nothing gonna work for me. And I spent a lot of time just meditating and changing my mindset, rewiring. I did a lot of neurographics to just know that each morning is for me, each day is for me, and the world is for me. And the moment I changed this, I started seeing synchronicities, amazing opportunities, people that I wish I only dreamt of meeting, So numbers have the both sides, right? And recommendations for them as well. So this is the spirituality part, which is your essence, which is your soul, right? You can, in your personality, have specific number, right? And let's say be a leader as a person, right? But then in spirituality triangle, let's say you have number 10 right here, or let's take another number. Let's say number 12, very creative, but also number 12 is the service, to be of service to the community, very social, very creative people. But they're negative and they hate being around people. They don't like people. They may have this personality of the leader, but nobody wants to deal with them, right? So that's why the spirituality is that side. It's also the connection to your family, because everything stems from that. If you despise your family, if you despise your lineage, if you hold a grudge on your parents, I'm telling you, not from just my personal perspective, but from thousands of people I met through different courses and mentors, that they all emphasize this a lot, the lineage and the connection to your family, because that just only gives you more energy. Now, when we move here to money or realization triangle, this is also your first mission, right? And I have number 9. And how can you get this number is basically what you're gonna do is, I was born 21, 10, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, that's actually not this one, but this is the year. 1989, So how you can come up with this number, you're gonna sum all the digits of your year, and if you receive let's say we said 27 here, right? I'm gonna sum up these two numbers and I'm gonna receive number 9. This is how we come up with money or realization mission. And number 9 pretty much is the energy of a wise person and a teacher. They vary people who in a way somehow they love to be around people, but they also can go into the hermit mode. And if we take tarot numerology, number 9 is the energy of the hermit, right? So he holds the light and he shows the light to other people. He's very wise, very knowledgeable. I know sometimes I have certain knowledge that I don't even know where it's coming from. From the moment I was born, I felt like I'm a wiser person in my entire family, right? And everybody was actually asking me for advice. I was doing a lot of things when I even, was like half of my age, like 15 or 14, that to help my family. So number 9 also is the energy of the spiritual leader, person who can heal, like literally a person who needs to translate the knowledge, the wisdom to other people and teach them. And for a long time, I was very resenting this because I thought that, who am I? I'm from Belarus. Who's gonna listen to me? I'm not 76 years old to start actually talking about it. A lot of limiting beliefs were there, and thus I wasn't really on my path, and life was showing me. I got type 1 diabetes because I was literally not following my path right there. I was working for someone who I didn't want to work for, was micromanaging a lot, and I was forbidden in a way to actually even lead my social media and do my coaching services and guiding and mentorship. So my health kind of took a toll, and I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I almost died because it was very late when I realized I had this. So I was hospitalized and literally was just going through IVs every day. And the moment I got back and I discovered this for me, it was very difficult and honestly a little bit scary, because again, at that moment, I already had the mindset and I already had the reality that is like nothing is working. It was hard. It was difficult even for me to get out of my comfort zone and start doing this. But the moment I started, honestly, everything changed. So this is the money realization. Now, next one is we're gonna sum up all these numbers, right? And if you're gonna receive, if I sum up all these numbers right here, I'm gonna receive number 40, and this is my life path number 1 or relationship triangle number 4. Why relationship is the life path? Well, if you think of it, we can't exist without other people, right? And we have to know what is this for us. This number 4 is the energy of emperor, right? Is the energy of builder. It's something about solid base. And my entire life, people knew that they can count on me. If I give a promise, I always keep my word. I always care about people around me, even people who I don't know, I care about them. So I have that solid foundation. But on the flip side, this also could be a little bit too masculine for women. So I had to develop a lot of feminine side of it, learn how to delegate, learn how to trust men, and actually, trust them and give them things to do as well in my life and ask for help. So this is relationship. And here I have actually a master number of 44. If I sum up all of these numbers, right? Wait a second. This is date of birth. What is wrong with my writing today? Date of birth, day of birth. This is your month. This is your year, summary of your year, and this is pretty much the sum of these numbers. And I have number 8, and number 8 or master 44, right? Very creative people, also people who lead, and I have force right here. a lot. People who lead, people who know how to build new things, people who know how to build something that it hasn't been created yet. And this is my program. I always, I don't want to say I'm trying to copy anyone. Not that I don't want to do this. I know that the knowledge is universal, but I know that there is another way, a faster and more efficient way, and that's what I'm doing. Also working on a very exciting tech startup right now, which is also very interesting. And why I started even working on that, it's also related to numerology and, you know, all the making life better and finding your purpose, because I saw these numbers and I realized this has to be something with technical, with more like a ground, more things that you can actually, you know, a business that you can touch, right? So this is it. And number 8 is the energy of justice. People with an amazing people who, number 8 pretty much unite spirituality and physical world. This is the first number after first 7 numbers that is going towards the soul. And people with a very interesting and understanding of cause and effect. On the negative side, number 8 can be really rigid about, yeah, if I do this, you should do this because this is what I'm doing is right, and you also need to do this. And I struggle with a lot of those things. Honestly, when you actually think of it and you being fully honest with yourself, you see where things are going, and you know what to change. That's why I love numeric psychology, because it literally just show me positive, negative recommendations. And after some time applying it and doing certain exercises like neurographics here to remove my limiting beliefs and rewire my brain with the tools like time management, prioritization, you know, meditation and things like that, I realized that, hey, my life has changed dramatically very fast. I wake up energized. I wake up with a sense of purpose. I don't need enormous amount of caffeine anymore. I don't need even naps in between, you know, during the day, even if I didn't sleep well, because I have the energy, because I know where I'm going. And isn't it amazing when you wake up in the morning, you're not dragging yourself out of your bed. You're actually super excited about your day. You have the full energy that just flowing through you. People around you can see this, your relationship improve. Everybody see this. Opportunities open up, right? Synchronicities happen. Isn't this amazing? I'm telling you, I'm waking up every day right now feeling like this is going to be another magical day, and I can't wait to see what type of gifts and presents universe has for me and God have for me, because I have this energy that I'm giving back, that I am spreading around myself, right? And this is exactly how all people who went through neurographics, neurographics and numeric psychology, at least once, they feel. I will link testimonials in this video as well, just for you, because, you know, I don't think I need to sell this, to be honest, because I feel like when you hear my story, when you hear stories of people who went through the course that I had, the focus group, they didn't change their life 180. It's not that they just like packed their things, moved to a different country. No, they just started following their calling little by little. Now people change careers, let's say, and they're making more money easily. They let go of it because they knew that this is not their path. Now they're running amazing, like exclusive communities, for example. One of my clients, another one is starting her coaching business with her husband, because they've been together for 20 years. And when she was in my course, I'm like, okay, come on. I see all these numbers. I feel your energy. When are you gonna start it? She's like, I'm like, no, not next year. Why next year? What's gonna happen next year? Why not now? And this is how they started, you know, like saying, oh, right, you know what? We do have a lot of things to share with couples, and we can help people build true strong relationships. Their couple is amazing, and I'm so happy that they turned this into this, you know, to this path. And I also have people who didn't do anything. I'm going to be fully transparent with you, because no matter how I want you to succeed, I also need your permission to lead you. I also need from people to do something, you know. And I used to, in this here, this is called mistake. This number, it shows also it's a service. It's helping people, serving people, but it also can be helping people from the victim mindset. And that's how I felt when I was trying to help my clients and they weren't doing really anything. And that's why I was receiving these people, because the universe was like, okay, here's another one. Why can't you just accept that you can help like people who don't want to help themselves? So I'm giving all the best tools, but if obviously you don't want to use it, if you watching this video like, well, this is kind of BS and this is not for me, it's great, because nothing, like, you know, I'm not for everyone. This method is not for everyone, and it's okay. However, I feel like this was and I'm a very skeptical person, believe me, but I said I'm gonna try, because at that point of my life, honestly, I was faced with so many difficulties and challenges, especially with my health, that I'm like, all right, you know what? I need to try something else, because just conventional things, they don't work for me anymore. And I always admired this science. So I did it. I gave it a try, and not even gave it a try. I studied it, obviously. And I'm very happy that I am helping so many people right now, and I'm building this course to be able to help more people. I will have amazing coaches there who already went through the course and have the magic going on in their life as well. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope this was helpful. Obviously, this is not all. We have all the numbers right here. We have numbers here, right here. We also have a reverse triangle, which shows different types of energies as well. And we obviously need to pay attention to all of these numbers, right, in order for us to make, you know, the full transition. But I feel like what I gave you today should be enough, at least for you, to start doing something right now. I again linked all the description for these energies. You will find the description for the energy, how to calculate it. Obviously, you can go back again. This is your day of birth. This is your month of birth, right? This is the summary of all digits of your year of birth, and all the rest is the summary of all these numbers turned into a single digit. However, if you received, let's say, if you got 22, you don't change 22. This is a master number. If you got 23, this is where you're going to sum up all these digits, right? So obviously here is very unlikely you're going to get something like 22, because all of these numbers. But this is how you calculate the star. You can reach out to any of my social media. I will help you with this if you have any questions. I will link all the energies right there. You will find what does it mean. You will find positive and negative manifestations and recommendations for that as well. And yeah, I think I covered everything. My course will be, I will be doing pre-launch. So again, just subscribe to my social media if you wanna get there with the special price. I will definitely make a very special price on the pre-launch. And after, I'm hoping that everything gonna be ready in January. After that, the price will just go to the normal price. So just follow me on social media, see what, take a look, or just ask me also, please DM me. You know, I'm a regular person. You don't have to hesitate. You can DM me, say, hey, Julia, I just watched the video. Can you give me the discount? Or hey, can you give me more information? I'm there for you. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Numeric Psychology, Neurographics, Julia Dars, and I hope I see you again very soon, either in my courses, or if you want to actually just do the services, the full numeric unpacking, it's also going to be linked in the description below. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.